And welcome back, everyone. Today we are talking about a kid again. Yes, we have a big 24-hour live stream coming up, Gaming for Adventures, which is why our jerseys that we're wearing. But to talk about a kid again, and also the whole month of April, not just Gaming for Adventures, we have Shauna with us today. Shauna Roskowski, program manager at a kid again, but you'll find out she's the biggest party planner in Michigan. Shauna, welcome. Thank you for being here so much. Do appreciate it. And let's start with kind of some of the things that we have going on through April before we talk about really everything with a kid again. But first, before we get to that, let's talk about a kid again. Yeah. What is a kid again, and how can people get involved?
A Kid Again is a children's charity that we enroll children ages birth to 20 who have life-threatening conditions.
Mm-hmm.
We've got over 300 auto-qualifiers for those conditions, and families are invited to enroll online. It's a quick, easy application. You can go to akidagain.org, click enroll at the top, and start the application process.
And what you do is send kids that are dealing with life-threatening conditions and their entire families on adventures throughout the year across Michigan. And some of those adventures are things like Michigan's Adventure, which is a very, very popular one. Mm-hmm. Pistons games, baseball games, zoos sometimes, but these are all so kids and families can kind of just take a breather and get out and enjoy, rather than being in waiting rooms and doctor's offices and weeks on end being away from parents. So the big thing with this is, like you mentioned, 0 to 20, mm-hmm. but it's not just the kids,
Absolutely.
It's their entire family, siblings included, because sometimes siblings can kind of feel left out.
Yeah, so we like to say this is a time to give illness a timeout. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, like you mentioned, it's the entire family. We have had adventures and opportunities where maybe the enrolled child is in the hospital, or sometimes with their conditions, they can't be outside if it's too hot or it's too cold. Right. And maybe mom or dad want to bring the other siblings as a special moment for them. That is 100% encouraged and allowed. We would love the whole family unit to come, mm-hmm. but we have some families of 10, 12, 13,
right.
and that could be a challenge in itself. So yeah, we just welcome them to come out. In my job as a program manager, I kind of plan the day start to finish. So parking, admission, I send detailed emails about where to go, how to check in, where your tickets are going to be, and then really the day is for them, depending on the type of adventure. They could be just together as their family, or we could have private adventures where we rent out whole facilities and everyone there is enrolled in A Kid Again Michigan.
That's where we get to things like Gaming for Adventures and what we ask people to donate for. Gaming for Adventures is my thing that I set up. Me and my buddy from Mississippi, we game for 24 hours, raising money for A Kid Again for these adventures, because there's several adventures throughout the year, and the money that comes in through donations is what fuels these adventures. So Gaming for Adventures is coming up April 18th and 19th, Thursday and Friday. We have these really cool, slick esports jerseys. Shauna got one, because Shauna and
Very cool.
Amy, our executive director, is like, I can't have you guys not have jerseys for our event. So I made these jerseys up, super cool, and in fact we even sold some. Mm-hmm. But the 24-hour stream is going to raise money not for one particular adventure, but all the adventures, and for the Michigan chapter of A Kid Again. But it's also A Kid Again month for the Michigan chapter in April. So tell us about that and what we have coming up through April.
Yeah, we have a variety of different opportunities. So in partnership with Lake Michigan Credit Union, we will be taking just shy of 300 enrolled family members to a Grand Rapids Griffins hockey game
cool.
this Friday, which that'll be my first game. I've never been before,
really?
Which is another cool perk of this job. I've been able to do a lot of really cool things. But yeah, we just threw it out there to our families as a ticketed opportunity. We have about 275 registered right now, so that will start this Friday. Then we'll have your 24-hour live stream. We have a Subway in Midland that is doing 20% of proceeds that entire day from 6 a.m. until they close at midnight. You don't have to bring in a flyer, you just come and they donate 20% back to us, which this is their second year that they have done that. And then there'll just be a lot of social media promotions online about our enrolled families and just different adventures that are upcoming. In April, we will be launching our Save the Date for our Michigan's Adventure, which families have been asking since last year. But yeah, we're pulling the trigger on that. So that will be released in April as well. And it's always a bright spot for our families to look forward to that.
So if families now see this and be like, oh, we would definitely love to be part of A Kid Again. Mm-hmm. how can they, or where do they go to find out more, and how can they be a part?
Yeah, online applications are the easiest way. So if you go to akidagain.org, on the main page there is a website and it says enroll today. And you just click on that link. It will take you through a series of questions that you will describe your child's medical condition, give their age, their location for where you live, because we do have chapters outside of Michigan as well. And they just submit an application. Within 24 to 48 hours, you either get accepted or you get an email from myself that might ask additional questions about the condition if it's not one that we already have listed. We are adding new conditions every day, but we might just need a little bit more information. But yeah, simple, easy online application.
And if you want to be a part of Gaming for Adventures or just donate to A Kid Again as well, there's also links that you can find, but I believe it's gamingforadventures.org for my website, where you can go and donate to that. Me and my buddy Clam, we're doing crazy, outrageous things through the 24-hour streams, and she might have to as well if we raise enough money. Crazy flavored pops, hot stuff. I even have 1,200 balloons that I'm going to have to somehow fill up, because every $20 we raise, I'm putting a balloon in my office, which isn't very large. See if we can fill that office full of balloons during that 24 hours. But Shauna, thank you so much for being here. Always wonderful to see you and have you. But again, if you need more information, kidagain.org. And if you also need more information, don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I can always get you in touch with Shauna. We'll be right back.